They've occurred suddenly with devastating results. A series of huge fish kills, the latest involving 2 million fish in Maryland. Our Brian Todd has gone to the Chesapeake Bay to investigate. Brian.
Wolf, if you take a look behind me, they look like parallel strips of trash and debris along the beach as far as the eye can see. That's not what it is. Come on down here and you can see what it really turns into. This is a massive fish kill. Some 2 million fish have died suddenly and washed on shore here along the Chesapeake Bay. This coming on the heels of fish kills in Arkansas, Brazil, and other places. So we came here to talk to wildlife officials and local residents and find out just what's going on.
She came around a small patch of trees and onto the sand for her usual walk along the beach. And that's when Dorothy Hobson came upon it, a huge swath of dead fish.
So what's going through your mind when you see all these fish?
I was shocked, and I was thinking, what's going on? Is this a natural thing because I'm only here 7 years, or is there something seriously wrong?
Hobson then grabbed some camera equipment and started taking stills and video. She captured reams of dead fish rolling on shore and piling up just yards from her home on Kent Island, Maryland, along the Chesapeake Bay. Wildlife officials say roughly 2 million of one particular species died very suddenly.
It's 99.99% spot, which is a drum species.
Charlie Pukish of the Maryland Department of the Environment says the investigation is ongoing, but they believe this was caused by one traumatic event called cold stress.
You're looking at what wildlife experts call the juveniles of the species, the babies. They say that this time of year in this area, spot fish migrate out of the Chesapeake Bay into the Atlantic Ocean further south to get into warmer water. These babies didn't make it and got caught in a sudden drop in temperature.
Officials say water temperatures in the bay were measured at their coldest levels in 25 years. But this came at about the same time that thousands of birds died suddenly in Arkansas and Louisiana, and millions of fish were killed in separate incidents from Arkansas to South America to the South Pacific.
You've got millions of dead fish washing up in Arkansas, in Brazil, New Zealand, Britain, now Maryland. People are wondering, is there some kind of catastrophic event going on?
I don't think so. The sky's not falling. This is really, something that we see from time to time in Chesapeake Bay. And as a matter of fact, we've had 2 incidents occur in history. Actually, in 1976, we had over 15 million spot die under the same circumstances. I think it's related to timing of the cold and actually the population density as well. How many young of the year are really left over and don't have the inclination to migrate as quickly as some of the adults would to get out into the warmer water.
What officials here are worried about now is the effect of this fish kill on the food chain. These spot fish, they say, feed larger species like striped bass. That's a very popular fish for catching and eating in this area. So wildlife officials are going to be monitoring those populations as well. Wolf?
Brian Todd, thank you.